power on his right foot, so he should have been able to. He's got the E-type Jaguar right up behind him on Adam Bagnall as they head in. First time out, So coming up to complete the first lap then, Julian Barter is getting the 20-minute race. Julian Barter from Charles Barter from Jeremy Clark on in fourth place, 4-2s with the low zero for then. Kevin Kimlocker in the Morgan, sounding pretty healthy, but being hounded by the Jaguar, if that's not a mixture of animals. Anyway, the Jaguar E-type of Adam Bagnall in 6th place, Mark Leverett is 7th, and then Howard Payne, not a good start by him, he's dropped down to 8th place. David Tompkinson, championship leader, is 9th.
Yeah, Howard Payne did qualify really well in that car that is omnipresent in this championship.
Yes. Wherever he goes, there is that car, Howard Payne's car.
Tompkinson in behind. Lewis Beals, our commentator colleague, runs that car for Howard, has done for donkey's years. Lancia Beta and 924 scrapping at the back. That lead quartet has stretched out, and Kiflocken's making no ground towards them. Behind him is Bagnall in the Jag.
Can I just chip in with a message, please? Could Jim Taylor please go to the venue office immediately? Could Jim Taylor please go to the venue office immediately? Carry on, Marcus.
There's they just stretched out a bit that first punch. No change, no order change from what I can see, but it's out front. Julian Barter, Charles Barter, Joe Clark in the eye.
Yes, it's Barter and Barter then in the first 2 places, Charlie is dropping away. Can he get him settled in now? Charles Barter dropping back. To see where Jeremy Clark is. His class and has enough cars in it, as Marcus has been pointing out, to score maximum points as long as he finishes 3rd overall, but he'd rather win the race overall if he can. No change to the order behind.
That's right, it's the 3-litre V6 forward-powered TVR which leads the way. Charles Barter now under pressure from Jez Clark, and I think that Charles might cede that position fairly soon. Bagnall in the Jag now has Howard Payne going after him in the Europa. Then it's the yellow Elan leads that next group through. There's the little Vauxhall Nova in the middle of the pack.
As far as I know, Julian Barter can score points, so he's actually taking points away from his dad, isn't he, at the moment?
Yeah, but has Julian been out earlier this season? I'm not sure that
he has. No, it's not. No, I think this is his first outing of the year.
Yeah, so it's a great scrap lining up now. Adam Bagnall, Howard Payne, the yellow Elan, and behind the yellow Elan is, come backing into my view, Tompkinson. Behind him, that very quick Porsche 924,
Pip Hammond,
which is the local ace, Pip Hammond, who we've seen in Vauxhall Novas over the years, absolutely flying.
Indeed. So, at the start of this lap, Julian Barter's lead was 2 seconds. I think it's going to be automatic. Now, here he comes then. And Jeremy Clark certainly closing in a little on Charles Barter, going with them. He is former champion Paul 2. Have been champions, haven't they?
Paul 2 was champion in historic road sports.
Howard Payne up ahead of Mark Leverett then into 7th place now, number 11. The Europa moving ahead of the Elan. Otherwise, no change in the order, but in the gaps.
Morgan really rumbles along. There's making no ground towards anyone else. But that next 5-car battle, Jaguar, Lotus, that's Chris Holland in the yellow Elan, TVR and Pip Hammond's Porsche are really enjoying it.
It sounds like a galloping horse of sorts, doesn't it? As it goes rather quicker than that, but you know what I mean.
So your attempt at impersonating the Derby?
Yes. It wasn't meant to be, but
jostling juggernauts and all that.
Quite so, yes. So we've got the leader heading into the mountain then, and Charles Barter, not yet under the really serious pressure from Jeremy Clark, but certainly under increasing pressure as they go through the mountain for the fourth time. In touch there in fourth place. And then quite a gap opened up to Kevin Locken in fifth place, Adam Bagnall. Life may be disrupted by Julian Barter in the sweet sounding V6 forward powered TVR leads the way. Jeremy Clark now. There is Kevin Locken. Alan Payne ahead of Adam Bagnall now. Lead time dropping back another place.
There goes Joe Clark, nosing ahead up the hill on Park Straight. Surely he's going to outbrake the Datsun because he's got a lighter car. Will turn in. Yes, he does. He's got through. Jez Clark gets through at Park Corner. Tompkinson and Holland are side by side, oranges and lemons. Watched by Pip Hammond in that Porsche 924. Pip is just so quick around here.
Yeah, going very impressively indeed. Now the yellow Elan, you mentioned the yellow Elan, but it's just come through way down the order. In 20th place, number 50.
Howard Payne has managed to sort of scrabble his way past Adam Bagnall. I don't know where that happened.
It happened before me.
Yeah.
But where exactly? I can't tell you. But on this now, Jeremy Clark has done the absolute best. Whether it's going to help him to find a way past the Datsun. We'll find out when they emerge from Barn in a moment. Julian Barter emerges, of course, first. The fifth lap, and the Elan is in second place now. So Jeremy Clark, yeah, that was a small corner. Right. So he's now second. And Charles Barter down to third, which is second in Class B still. 14 second Class C still. And Kevin Kidlocker. And Adam Bagnall ahead of Mark Leverett, but not by very much at all. In fact, those three, Bagnall, Leverett and Tompkinson, all basically very close, and indeed Pip Hammond as well.
But the time of Jeremy Clark, a 43.464 fastest lap last time round, and Julian Barter had pole with a 43.940.
Yes, so Jeremy Clark looking so he's got a good chance of closing in on Julian Barter and challenging for the lead.
Yeah, it's a question of how stable are those platforms going to be over a race length, or whether the Elan can continue at this rapid pace, whether the TVR might use more of its tyres. Part of the problem with the Howard Payne Europa apparently is that couldn't get the tyres he wanted for it, so they're running on some pretty old tyres.
Great battle at the tail end going on between 67 and 49, well, I mean 57 and 49, Oldfield and Moore in their Porsches. Or one in the Lancia, one right? Mark Oldfield in the Lancia. So through have got the leaders, and Julian Barter responded when he thought there might have been on because he's just done the fastest lap at 1:43.164, which is well quicker, isn't it, than qualifying times.
Yep, and I think you're not going to catch me, so push all the time.
And Charles Barter's dropped back. He's as far behind Jeremy Clark as Jeremy is behind Julian Barter.
That's the level. So yellow, Elan, isn't it? I forgot that the Martini car, 20.
No.
Yeah, Mark Leverett, number 20, that's right.
That's Dan Leverett. You see Will Leverett out as well. They had a Porsche 911, then they had a Lotus Europa, then they had one Elan, then they had two Elans. And this is neither of the aforementioned Elans by the looks of things. Bellaby and 74 having a tussle. That's Tim Child in his Alpha. He's done very well for the future Lotus support, Tim Child.
Yes, he was, wasn't he? The Alpha in 14th place on 74, second in Class C with Hammer.
28 of Chris Baines, that's now in the same colours that the Brothers 40,000 Royale was. That car now with Fraser Collins.
You see Julian Butler really enjoying himself, hanging the tail out slightly as he came out of the barn. And clearly, if this is his first race of the year, which I think he is, then...
Won the championship. Many birdies back. I'll have to check it out, put it on my computer.
Might be able to find the answers to that.
I will be able to say.
He won it in 2016.
Yep.
And he won it in 2009.
Yep.
Can't find any other win. But Dad also won it. So the lead that Julian now has over Jeremy Clark, 4.8 seconds. So it's hardly worth Jeremy's while to risk his machinery by trying to win the race overall. It's not the class win. Reasonably well under control. Paul Toombs some way back in second place in class in fourth overall with the Lotus Europa number 47. Which of course is entirely appropriate number for a Lotus, competition number for a Lotus 40 Europa, because the competition version was called the Lotus 47.
41. One of the little Novas. Just a little tussle. That's Jason Wood. Found himself some playmates out on the back.
The contest for last place continues to rage. Between 49 Peter Hall in the Porsche 924 and Mark Oldham and Sujita. Peter's through, yeah, much the same, 4.7. Second to third, up to 7.6 seconds now. And third to fourth, 7.4. Kevin Kivlocker has just done his best lap of the race. Obviously, he leads Class A from the type of Adam Bagnall. But Kevin Kivlocker may have ideas about the overall position. David Tompkinson has moved ahead of Adam Bagnall and Mark Leverett. With the championship leading TVR, except as Marcus has pointed out, he has no other entries in the class, which reduces the number of points he can take.
The 94 still going well, very, very low setup at the back, and Peter Hall's 94 meanwhile was a bit herbaceous coming down the hill from Gooseneck to Mansfield as Charles Barter lapped him.
And we're into the last 5 minutes, 4 minutes and 40 seconds remain.
We've got Bellaby, then we've got the 73 John Hall, that's 60. Then Alpha, then the
Tim Child should be the Alpha.
Child's in the Alpha, the little Nova of Wood.
So the two leaders have gone through, 4.5 seconds separates them. Very similar lap time. And class wins in front. Charles Barter really has fallen back a long way, but he's not at risk of being caught by the Europa of Paul Toombs. But Paul Toombs could be at risk of being caught by the Morgan, which is now only 1.4. That's another full second pull back on that lap, I reckon.
Yes, Morgan That's coming out of Charlie's goes round Oldfield's Lancia number 57. We've got Paul's Porsche well. And Julian Barter finding a car that he's lapping a little bit ponderous, but has got through, had to wait patiently through Mansfield. Clark's not going to make enough time on him to make it.
I think you said that Tim Child had fallen back, didn't you? He's dropped a couple of places behind the Datsun 260.
Yeah, we've lost one of the Elans, one of the yellow Elans up here. I'm going to down to see which one it is.
Across the line for the 10th time, with time 2.5 minutes on the clock for 2 more laps. 2 laps running close together, but one of them is some way back. That's the number 50 Elan.
It's the 20 Leverett Elan that's got parked up on sort of midway around Charlie's. So, more trouble for the recalcitrants.
But he was running in 10th place. The Porsche 924 Lancia Beta battle rages on. Just heading through Coppice at the moment. So Paul Toombs in 4th place is just on his personal best lap. But it's not going to be quick enough to catch faster than that makes. Catching the blocker to catch the Europa. The MGB GTBA battling with Tim Child in the Alfa Romeo.
Where's Howard Payne gone? Don't want to worry. Anybody?
He's the next one due through. So if he doesn't come through,
Cadwell right back. Gone.
Missing in action.
That brings Tomkinson up into 6th place in front of the 70 orange TVR. Bangor 7th, Hammond 8th. Bennett in the black MGB is 9th, and 10th Tim Hayes in the Alpha Sprint.
And on to his last lap goes Julian Barter. So he will do 12 laps. Jeremy Clark 2nd. On to his last lap, 5.5 seconds back, a little bit further back than before. And Charles Barter in the Datsun 240Z, number 24. Lethargic gear change. Then as he went stopping. Whether that means there's a problem, it's just taking his time. Anyway, he's gone through 4 seconds ahead of Paul Toombs, who in turn is 3 seconds ahead of Kevin Kinlochen. Orange Championship leader TBR goes through in 6th place. Kevin Kinlochen is determined if he can to gain another overall position. He's just done his personal best lap last time around.
Run it in.
Oh yes.
Bit of a workout, that fresh engine.
So the MGB GTBA is going to prevail over the Alpha Sprint Coupe.
Did you ever have one of those?
Yes. They got stolen from our garage. I'm afraid. Yes, I did have one. It was great fun.
Didn't get turned into a race.
He knows by the Southport. It was a fun car. Anyway, having a load of fun in winning this race, just having the Peugeot, and he does so today, the checker flag, is Julian Barter with Jeremy Clark. 2nd, 4 seconds adrift, 4.1